Okay, this is the 8th grade ELA Unit 2 6 weeks test. Okay, a few points about this test. Questions 6, 10, 11, and 12 are all omitted, okay, which means you can mark them out. You don't have to do those, okay? And for the non-honors section people, question 31 is a bonus question. I will read it and you may answer it, but you do not have to. It will not count against you. If you do, however, answer the question and get it right, you can exchange 2 of your missed multiple choice questions. Okay? So, instructions. Read each passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. Provide explanations for your answer. No credit will be given to any question without explanations. Okay, question number 1. Read lines 11 and 12 of the poem. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. Which literary device is used in the lines above? A. Hyperbole, exaggerating the effects of triumph and disaster on the speaker. B. Assonance, repeating the same vowel sounds and describing triumph and disaster. C. Personification, attributing human characteristics to triumph and disaster. D. Simile, comparing triumph and disaster to an impostor. 12. What is the main idea of this poem? F. If one has certain virtues, one will be a man of honor and success. G. All men are not the same, but some are honorable. H. Only men can obtain honor and success. J. One must have financial success to be an honorable adult. Question 3. Why does the speaker repeat the word if throughout the poem? A. To emphasize how common it is to find an honorable person. B. To warn that perfection is impossible and should not be sought after. C. To emphasize the fact that being successful depends on many factors. D. To give the advice a sing-song quality that is easy to remember. Question 4. When the speaker says, "Yours is the earth and everything that's in it," in line 31, he most likely means you will F. Have many opportunities in whatever you desire on earth. G. Be very wealthy and own vast amounts of land. H. Have power like a god and have control over everything on earth. J. Be in control of earth and own everything in it. Question 5. What is similar about each group of 8 lines in the poem? A. There is nothing similar about each group of lines. B. Each uses the same rhyming pattern. C. Each group of lines ends with the word if. D. The speaker has an angry tone in each group of lines. Remember, question 6, you may omit. Question 7. Who is the speaker most likely addressing? A. The speaker's son. B. The speaker's father. C. The speaker's neighbor. D. The speaker's pupils. Question 8. What does the phrase, "keep your head," mean in line 1? F. Do not deal in lies. G. Remain calm and rational. H. Try to be someone you are not. J. Trust yourself. Question 9. The speaker would most likely agree that A. Success in life depends on maintaining a delicate balance. B. No matter how hard you try, life is still difficult. C. Everyone will make mistakes, therefore no one will be a man. D. Life is about doing the best with what you have been given. Remember, questions 10, 11, and 12 are all omitted. Question 13. Read line 4 of the poem, but make allowance for their doubting too. What can the reader infer from this line? A. Trust yourself, but maintain doubts about all other people. B. Have self-confidence regardless of what others say about you. C. There may be some truth to others' criticisms of you. D. There is no reason for others to have doubts about you. Question 14. What is the best summary of this poem? F. The speaker is telling a boy that he must acquire wealth in order to live happily and become a successful man. G. The speaker is scolding a young boy and telling him he must follow a set of moral rules for life in order to be a success. H. The speaker defines the traits of a good leader and what it is to be a man and suggests following a set of moral rules for life. J. The speaker says that by working hard and obtaining wealth, a boy can become a man and have everything on earth. Question 15. Which words best describe the tone of the poem? A. Wishful and amusing. B. Angry and threatening. C. Doubtful and regretful. D. Inspiring and encouraging. Question 16. Which word best describes the speaker of the poem? F. Confused. G. Fearful. H. Discouraging. J. Protective. Question 17. What will happen if a person does all the things mentioned by the speaker? A. The person will become a fantastic dreamer. B. The person will become a winning player. C. The person will become a respected adult. D. The person will become a ruler of people. Question 18. What is the meaning of the word virtue in line 25? F. Benefits. G. Ideas. H. Morals. J. Paths. Question 19. What does the word imposters mean in line 12? A. People who impose their will on others. B. People who are deceptive under an assumed identity. C. People who make you lose your dreams and goals. D. People who lie about you. Question 20. In paragraph 2, the word disoriented means F. Confused, G. Sidetracked, H. Distracted, J. Self-assured. Question 21. Which sentence from the two selections is a factual claim? A. The modern legend of the Bermuda Triangle began soon after 5 Navy planes known as Flight 19 vanished on a training mission during a severe storm in 1945. B. Many crackpot theories have been given to explain the extraordinary phenomenon of these missing ships and planes. C. Any intelligent person can see that the facts do not support the legend and that there is no mystery to be solved, nothing that needs explaining. D. To suggest that the Bermuda Triangle theory is all about coincidence is a farce and ridiculous. Question 22. Which of the following ideas is supported by both texts? F. People have strong and diverse opinions as to the disappearances that have occurred in what is labeled the Bermuda Triangle. G. Only those people who relish conspiracy theories believe that anything supernatural occurred in what has been labeled the Bermuda Triangle. H. Scientific investigations have settled all the questions about the disappearances within what has been labeled the Bermuda Triangle. J. No thinking person has accepted the notion that all the disappearances within what has been labeled the Bermuda Triangle are a coincidence. Question 23. What can you conclude from reading the two passages? A. The mystery surrounding Flight 19 has been solved. B. Charles Berlitz has been discredited by scientific investigations. C. The U.S. government is planning a scientific investigation into the Bermuda Triangle phenomena. D. There are no definitive explanations for the disappearances in or around the Bermuda Triangle. Question 24. How might this photo persuade the reader that there is a Bermuda Triangle? F. It provides a logical way that an airplane or ship could be sucked into the triangle. G. It shows a tornado over the water. H. It provides undeniable evidence that ships and aircraft have gone down in the triangle. J. It shows the effect of an aircraft disappearing in the triangle. Question 25. What makes the manipulated photo particularly effective in supporting the author's claims about the Bermuda Triangle? A. It helps the viewer to see where various craft have been lost. B. It suggests an unproven idea about how a craft might disappear. C. It helps the viewer learn which types of craft are lost at sea. D. It supports the idea that craft accidentally roam into the Bermuda Triangle. Question 26. What is the best summary of Source 2? F. Some people doubt new explanations for the disappearances within the Bermuda Triangle and classify the events as coincidences. Although dozens of ships and aircraft have disappeared without any plausible explanation, no true scientific investigations have been conducted to find out why. It is easier to label the phenomena coincidence than to really dig for the truth. G. We have always had skeptics in our society who doubt everything. These people instead insisted that the world is flat and chose to ignore Magellan's voyage around the world. These individuals choose for everything to be proven, and they have a show-me attitude until that happens. These people overlook the fact that our brains are not fully developed and we have not yet discovered every truth about our planet. H. In 1945, the disappearance of 5 planes known as Flight 19 occurred off the coast of Florida. Less than an hour later, one of the search planes also blew up. While no evidence or wreckage was ever found, this strange event led to the mysterious reputation of the Bermuda Triangle. Since that time, many more questionable events have also occurred within the same area. J. The Bermuda Triangle is a large area of ocean off the southeast coast of the United States. Within the geographic area, several mysterious events have occurred where aircraft and ships have simply disappeared with no wreckage. One of the worst tragedies was the 1918 disappearance of the naval vessel Cyclops. More than 300 lives were lost, and the mystery has never been solved. Question 27. The author of Source 1 ridicules the Devil's Triangle theory, while the author of Source 2 believes A. that crackpots have come up with crazy theories about the mysteries of the triangle. B. that there are too many strange happenings for mere coincidence. C. the mystery has been concocted by so-called experts. D. believes that scientific evidence has not turned up anything unusual. Question 28. In paragraph 3, the word shunned means F. highlighted, G. celebrated, H. ignored, D. predicted. Question 29. The author believes that the Bermuda Triangle theory is nonsense for which of the following reasons? A. People are just looking for a supernatural explanation. B. Charles Berlitz deliberately caused hysteria with his book. C. Methane gas caused the disappearances. D. The mishaps can all be explained by rational means. Question 30. Which words on the web page demonstrate the website creator's opinion of the Bermuda Triangle? F. 125 aircraft and 50 ships within the region lost. G. Caribbean Sea, Bahamas, Bermuda. H. Sucked into the ocean, mysterious facts, danger zone. J. FAQ, theories, facts. Remember, 31 is a bonus question if you are not in the honors class. But I will read the question and you will have an opportunity to replace 2 incorrect answers if you get it right. Compare and contrast the techniques each author used to support their opinions about the Bermuda Triangle. Be sure to identify the techniques by name, provide examples of the techniques, and identify a clear connection to the author's opinion. That is the end of the test. Good luck.